Hi, good morning, students. We are able to meet each other after a long time. So it's a happy moment for each of us. So it's so long since we are quite away from our academic sessions. So now the time is to be used for getting accustomed to our chapters. So let us begin with the first chapter. The name of the first chapter is The Boy Who Broke the Bank. The name of the author is Ruskin Bond. In this chapter, Ruskin Bond tells us how different the reality is when compared to the rumors. So let us begin the chapter. So as I explain you the chapters, okay, already, may please go through the chapter line by line, sentence by sentence. Nadu, the zipper boy, grumbled to himself as he stepped the steps of a small local bank owned by Seth Govindram, a man of wealth, whose half-sized business dealings had often brought him to the verge of ruin. So Nadu, the main character in the story, was a zipper boy. He was complaining to himself while he was doing the work, while he was cleaning the steps of the local bank owned by Seth Govindram. He was a rich man, but most often the business he dealt in with culminated in destruction or ruin. Nadu used the small broom hurriedly and carelessly. See, he was complaining to himself while he was doing the work. So that means he was rather angry. So he was not doing the work carefully. So he did the work very carelessly. In the meanwhile, the dust, after rising in a cloud above his head, settled down again on the steps. So since he was doing the work carelessly, the dust, as he was sweeping, the dust came up and he could not clean it properly. So as a result, the dust again settled down on the steps. As he banged his pan loudly against a dustbin, Sitaram, the washerman's son, passed by. So in the meanwhile, he was doing the work. The washerman's son, whose name was Sitaram, he was just moving just in front of the bank. Sitaram was on his delivery round. He had a bundle of freshly pressed clothes balanced on his head. So Sitaram was going to deliver or going to hand over the clothes. Those were washed and pressed. So he was just on his way to deliver the clothes. Don't raise such dust, he called out to Nadu. Are you annoyed because they are still refusing to pay you another 5 rupees a month? So, as he was walking by, Sitaram asked Nadu not to do such a way the work because the dust was just spreading all around. So he asked him not to do such like that. Instead, he asked him further the question whether he was angry since he was not given the payment of the previous month, though the small amount, yet he was not given the salary. I don't want to talk about it, complained the zipper boy. I haven't even received my regular pay. Soon 2 months' pay will be due. So when Siddharam asked Nadu whether he was paid the salary, Nadu told Siddharam not to ask him because he didn't wish to tell anything about the salary and all because it was rather a misery for him because he was not given the salary since 2 months. It was going to be 2 months. Who would think this was a bank holding up a poor man's salary. As soon as I get my money, I am off. Not another week will I work in this place. So okay, all right. So Nadu was further telling that so though it was a bank, yet the bank was not paying the salary to the poor boy, though the meager sum, yet it was not given to him. So Nadu told Sitaram that he wouldn't work out anymore whenever he was given the pending salary. Whenever he got the salary, he would leave the job and he would go for another work, that he wouldn't work in the bank. Well, I wish you luck, said Sitaram. I will be on the lookout for a new job for you. So Sitaram said that okay, all right. Wished Nadu that okay, that he got a new job, or Sitaram wished Nadu that he would get a better job, or in the meanwhile he tried to console the boy, saying that he would also be in search of a job for Nadu. And he plodded barefoot along the road, and the big bundle of clothes hiding most of his head and shoulders. In the meanwhile, saying so, Nadu moved ahead. He was not wearing the sandals or the shoes. His foot was naked. He was moving around barefoot, and the bundle of clothes was hiding or covering his face and shoulders. Yet the boy carried the bundle and moved ahead in order to deliver to its own owners. At the fourth home he visited, delivering the washing, Sitaram overheard the woman of the house saying how difficult it was to get someone to sweep the courtyard. So as he was moving around, delivering the clothes to its owners, he reached the fourth home, wherein he happened to listen to the conversation of a woman who was saying that it was quite difficult for her to find a sweeper to get her courtyard cleaned. Tying his bundle, Sitaram said, I know of a sweeper boy who is looking for work. So Sitaram heard the woman telling to someone else that it was difficult for her to find a sweeper to get her courtyard cleaned. In the meanwhile, Sitaram told the woman that he knew a person who was really a sweeper boy who would be able to get her work done. He might be able to work for you from next month. He is with Seth Govindram's bank just now, but they aren't giving him his pay and he wants to leave. So he said informed the woman that his friend Nadu, who was working in a local bank of Seth Govindram, would be able to do the work for her. That means cleaning the courtyard, because Nadu, though he was working in the bank as a sweeper boy, yet he was not given the salary or getting the payment properly. So he was really in search of a new job in order to leave the place. So he informed the woman all about Nadu. Oh, is that so? Said Mrs. Prakash. And why aren't they paying him? So okay, all right. On hearing the information, the woman was so happy, and she said the name of the woman was Mrs. Prakash. So Mrs. Prakash asked Nadu why the bank owner wasn't paying the sweeper boy the salary. They must be short of money, said Sitaram with a shrug. So Sitaram told the woman when she asked him why the bank owner wasn't paying Nathu his salary. As a reply to her, Sitaram said that he just guessed. Now, Sitaram guessed that the bank owner must be in short of money, that or must be in loss. That might be the reason that they hadn't paid the salary to Nathu. Mrs. Prakash laughed. Well, tell him to come and see me when he is free. So Mrs. Prakash was happy that she told Sitaram to inform Nadu to come and meet her whenever he was free. Sitaram glad that he had been of help to both a customer and his friend, hoisted his bag on his shoulders and went on his way. So Sitaram was very happy with the information that he got from the woman Mrs. Prakash, because he was happy for two reasons. First of all, he was happy that he was able to help his friend Nadu. Secondly, he was able to help his customer. So since he was so happy, he carried the bundle of clothes on his shoulders and he moved ahead in order to deliver the clothes. So this is the first part. So we shall meet in the second part. So till then, okay, you may please read through the chapter and get to know the chapter. Okay.